Hey Internet, so today we are doing a video all about office basics. So essentially this is a video about 10 different types of items that would build a capsule wardrobe for you if you were to, for example, start a new job in a business casual or business formal office. These would be really foundational pieces to add to your wardrobe if you don't have them already. As well, for those of you who, like me, already have a substantial office wear wardrobe, I will be letting you know what my top brands are and specific items for each of these categories. So for this particular video, make sure you check the info bar below because it will be very rich with links and ideas for different places you can get what I consider to be the best of these items. Now you'll have to forgive me, there may be some voices or drilling throughout the filming of this video. There's literally a film crew right there looking at me, and they're in the process of setting up for a Mark Wahlberg movie outside my apartment. It is insane. There's nothing I can do about it. So you're just gonna have to troop on and get through this video because I really want to put these tips out there for you today. So let's get right into my top 10 office wear basics. I think there are two types of shoes that you really should have in your office wear wardrobe, and the first one, of course, is a pair of really good black pumps. Now I think the holy grail for many fashion bloggers is Louboutin pumps because those have the cool red sole. However, I think they're really expensive to wear every day. And so my favorite is actually from Elle. So these are mid-price, they are expensive, but they're probably about a third of the price of Louboutins, especially if you score them on sale. They're carried at Nordstrom and at Holt Renfrew here in Vancouver, and I'll try and find some good links for you down below. They're called the Stila Pump, like the makeup brand. They have a really nice slim heel, just like the Louboutins do. Really durable for everyday work. They're very comfortable. They do need a sole added on, but that's really the only negative to me because the quality of them is amazing. They're made in Spain. My second tip of workwear basic shoes are these ones from Cole Haan. You can see they're kind of a really almondy nude, which I really like. I think the shade of nude that you pick really depends on your skin tone. You want something that's going to really elongate your leg, and it's going to work great all year round. I actually wear these in the winter as well, but mostly in the spring, summer, and early fall. So that makes them a really great basic. My list is some great jewelry to wear to the office. Now, some people do really like wearing costume jewelry and statement jewelry with suit wear. That is a great way to express your style. However, I prefer to go for more precious jewelry that I can sort of keep forever, and that's a little bit more pared down. This silver necklace is from Tiffany's. It's their silver ball collection. I also have the matching earrings that I'm actually wearing right now. And this is a great pick because it's very modern looking. So anything that's going to be in silver, very simple, and very classic shapes, is going to be a great accessory to wear with your suit wear. And of course, any outfit is going to look instantly more ladylike if you add a string of classic pearls. So these ones are from Mikimoto. They are extremely expensive. They were my grandmother's. I'm a little bit scared to wear them, but I really try to enjoy them because that's what you have to do with pearls. You need to keep wearing them to preserve the quality. So in that way, they are a great addition to your everyday work wardrobe. They go with absolutely everything, and I love how elegant they look. It can be kind of tough to find pearls that are kind of modern looking and will work to get that slightly more current look. So I actually ended up making my own, and I'm wearing them right now. They're kind of prototypes for theoretical possibility of a jewelry line that I might do eventually, so that won't be for a long time, but if you like these, let me know, and if you have any thoughts about that, I would be very happy to hear it because it's something that I've always struggled to find is some more affordable pearls that will look really modern but still have the quality be there and be real rather than those fake glass pearls that I really don't like. I think the traditional wisdom when you start working is that you should invest in a ton of crisp button-down shirts because those are the traditional sort of menswear staple. However, I think as a woman, a silk shirt is a little bit easier to wear, and it's easier to find ones that will fit your bust and waist properly without any gaping or awkward wrinkling. I find silk a lot more comfortable, even faux silk. My favorite brands for silk shirts is Equipment. They have a ton of really fun prints, so you can often score these on sale at department stores because they keep changing the prints all the time. So this one has swallows, and it's really cool because it has a bit of a red bird accent, so it pairs great with a red lip or something like that. It's a really feminine, fun way to sort of update your suit wear. Another option, of course, is a beautiful blush or white or beige color. One of my favorite places to get silk shirts is actually Joe Fresh. So at full price they retail for about, I think, $59. And they're kind of in and out of the store, but they make such great ones. They're really high quality. I think they're actually washable as well. They're just a little bit more sheer than the equipment ones, but that brings me to my next pick. So another basic that every girl should have are some great little camisoles. And this is different from like a t-shirt or anything more substantial and thick, because these are meant to be very thin, and they're so great for layering under your suit wear. So I wouldn't necessarily wear one alone with a blazer, but it's more for layering underneath anything that is going to open or be sheer. So under a sheer silk shirts, this would be perfect. This one is actually from Victoria's Secret. It's from their loungewear line, which I really liked. It's got a silk front, or actually I think it's faux silk, because it's definitely machine washable and everything like that. And then it's got a cotton back, and it sort of drapes quite nicely. For something a bit more close to the body, I like the ones from Uniqlo. Or Kitten Ace is a luxury t-shirt brand that's new here in Vancouver and all over the world almost now. So they make some great ones if you really want to invest, because they actually are a cashmere blend, and I'm wearing one right now underneath my sweater. It's just a very simple black tank. Next on the list, of course, is some great blazers. So if you don't work in a very conservative traditional office environment, you probably don't need a ton of two-piece suits. I find that's more of a staple for men, whereas for women it's really great to have pieces that you can mix and match a little bit more. So I know for some of you, if you work in New York and London especially, you may have to wear a coordinating suit every day, but for most places around the world, especially anywhere around the West Coast, my experience has been that you only really need one great kind of two-piece suit, and then the rest of your workwear wardrobe can be made up of great separates that you can coordinate in more different ways. So in my opinion, there are really three types of blazers, and they're such a great piece because you can wear them over a dress, you can wear them over a skirt or pants, or even jeans if you want to dress them down. So the first shape of blazer is probably the one you're most familiar with. It's with the traditional fold-out lapel and one or two buttons over here. Really nice gray tweed, not too heavy, not too light, so that it doesn't add a ton of bulk and can be worn during a bunch of different seasons. So the fabric that you pick in your blazers is super, super important. Another shape that I really like is a traditional pillar box shape. So to me, this is very Jackie. Oh, it's very classy. I really love this blazer. It's from Zara. It's actually from a few years ago, but I will try and find some similar ones for you down below. It's basically faux Chanel. I don't think that you need to actually go and buy the real Chanel blazer. They actually don't really make that many, so you'll have a lot more choice if you look out in stores like Zara, or even sometimes J. Crew makes some as well. Especially great paired with a little black dress or pencil skirt as well. And of course, for a little bit more of a business casual environment, there is the slight motorbiker fit of jacket. So you can see this one has little zips, it's got leather trim, it's from Rebecca Taylor, but because it's made of teal and black boucle fabric, it still looks very classy. Of course, if you're feeling a little bit nervous about wearing a slightly more casual piece like this, you can add some pearls and that will instantly dress it up. So I really like these pieces because they're definitely a little bit more convertible than a more formal blazer. You can find them in a ton of fun colors and patterns. On the list is knit shells. So this one is from Tory Burch. You can see it's a very thin knit, but it's not too sheer at all. And what these are for is layering. So they are great to layer under blazers. You can wear them with trousers or with a skirt. And I really like when they are thin and not too bulky, but still warm, because essentially these are going to be able to take any of your summer suit wear into fall and keep you warm in the office. They're really convertible and they can add a fun pop of color. So these ones are the Italian cashmere line from J. Crew, which is one of my favorite places to get them. Another basic that is maybe not super exciting but very useful, especially during these fall and winter months, are black tights. So I'm not a big fan of stockings. I think they're a little bit dated now. If you like them, that's great, but I personally don't even really enjoy wearing stockings. I find them quite uncomfortable. So these ones really are my top picks because they feel like you're not really wearing anything. They're not too tight. Wolford is a traditional favorite. I do have a pair that I really love because they are so soft. soft to wear and really comfortable. So the 80 Denier Matte Opaque is my favorite from Wolford. And then I've actually discovered this new brand that I've never tried before called Commando. It's from Nordstrom at $42. It's really expensive, but they're a little bit different in that they are stay-ups. And I actually like them better than the Wolford stay-ups. They're really thick. They stay up really well. If you don't want something that's going to feel tight around your midsection, they are a great pick. Now down below in the info bar, because I don't actually have any in a pack to show you, my favorite cheapy tights are from Secret, and those are really great because they have more of that kind of stretchy spandexy feel to them. They last a really, really long time. They're not as soft as the Wolford, but they are a lot less expensive because they retail at under $12. So I have to say my personal style revolves more around trousers than it does skirts in terms of separates for your bottom half. So my favorite trousers that I'm so excited to share with you are from Paige. These are from a few years ago. They have lasted me amazingly. I will link them down below because they still have them, and I really love these because they're very thick and stretchy, but they don't stretch out on you. I find a lot of trousers that you can get from almost any store like Ann Taylor or Banana Republic are usually pretty good quality. Try and look for ones that are washable. What makes these special to me is that they actually have a really skinny leg, so I really like that because it's not too tight, but it still has that really modern kind of fitted look to them. So really classic dresses can be worn so many different ways to the office. If you need to dress it up and have that suit wear look, a less expensive version of a two-piece suit is often to wear a dress with a nice blazer. So I've worn this Diane von Furstenberg dress very often with like a simple black Zara blazer, and immediately it looks like $1 million. And of course my perennial favorite wrap dresses, also from Diane von Furstenberg. You can often score one of these in the sale. Black and white is a great pick, or you can go for one of her very many fun prints. Make sure you wear a camisole underneath, however, because sometimes they do kind of gape a little bit more than you would want them to, and they are both pieces that you can wear just by themselves or with other pieces of suit wear to dress it up. So in my opinion, that really makes for a great basic. Last but not least, especially for this season, are some great coats, and I really wanted to make a point of including that in this video because it's so often forgotten. So one great piece to add to your wardrobe, wherever you may purchase it from, is a great trench coat. I like the ones from Aquascutum and Burberry because I find that they last for so long that it is worth the splurge. This particular one is actually about a decade old. I purchased it when I was 18 or 19. It was probably my very first splurge ever after interning for a summer, and it has lasted me to this day. I actually opted to also get the liner so that I can wear it almost year round here in this West Coast climate, and I love the look of a trench over suit wear. It's also very thin. That way, if you're wearing a blazer or anything heavier or woolen underneath, like a wool suit, the overall look will not be too bulky and you won't overheat as well. For the colder months, or for those of you who live on the East Coast, a great wool coat is another really great basic that I recommend. Again, something like this that's a cocoon style from Zara is a great choice because it will fit really well over your suit wear. This one is a really pretty light dove gray. It's great quality. It's actually handmade. It's part of the current collection. I featured it in a recent haul if you want to see what it looks like on. And that is it for my top 10 suit wear basics. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Please let me know down below where your favorite place to get basics from, because shopping for suit wear is really tough. I feel like the fashion market as a whole is not necessarily really geared towards it and towards keeping it really current and fun but still professional looking. So that was my aim for this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!